Now we have our animation, our walking cycle, but we have some accessories that we are going to have a look at now. So Michaela has two big ones. It's a crossbow and a gun. And even the strap right here, we can animate it. We can enable these controllers by going on the main controller, scrolling down, and then clothing extra and turn it to 1. Now you can see there are some more controllers appearing, like this one, controlling the crossbow. Let's start off with the crossbow. So we can actually just use the chest controller and take this animation and then paste it onto our crossbow. So select crossbow, put one key already, and then paste, and then also put it into a cycle in pre and post, and then we will offset it by 1 frame. So now if you play it, we already have some movement on our crossbow, but there's something weird. Well, we don't really notice immediately, but our up and down is on a different axis. So normally it's on Y, but now it's on X. So actually we should be copying our Y to our X. Can clean these out, and now we'll see that there's a little bit of up and down movement as well for our crossbow. We can, since we did it very tiny on our chest, so because we don't really want to do a too cartoony walk cycle, we can just multiply this one maybe by 2. Now there should be already a bit of a bigger movement in the up down of our crossbow. And our rotation is on the Z, seems. This one, that one. Okay, so the rotation on the Y seems a little bit too big, so we can just halve this by multiplying by 0.5. Now we have a crossbow that's moving along with our body, so that's quite an easy trick. And we can actually use this animation to also put it here on the front strap. So don't forget to save every now and then. So copy and paste it on our strap. So first put a key and then paste. And now you have an animation on this one as well. It's all a bit too much, so let's just select everything and then multiply it by 0.5. All right, so now we have a animation as well on the strap, which is quite nice. So next up is our gun. So for the gun, you just have to look at our pelvis of what's it doing. So here we'll just try to subtly trace our pelvis. So we're going to rotate like this, so what our leg is doing, and then it's in the middle, and then it's at the farthest point again. So we're just going to focus, on one axis. So let me focus on one axis only. So this is the Z on frame 1, and then turning it back again on 13, and then on 25 back as the same as 1. Now it's following a pelvis. Then another very important thing about this gun, it's moved by the pelvis. So here the pelvis is going to give a push to our gun. So from here, from frame 3, so put the key, to frame 6, we can actually do this. So the gun is getting launched and then falling back towards its normal place by a few frames later. As you can see, that's quite nice. And then we just have to follow our leg. So we're going to just match it so it's not in the leg. Here as well. For 25, and should be the same as 1. So we pushed this a little bit too hard, so let's put it a little bit back and give it some more time. Maybe we can even delete this key. Alright, so if we would look at it at 24. So here it's a bit delayed, which is fine. It's still a bit too harsh, so let's put this on 7. And this difference is also pretty harsh, but obviously we need to keep it clean. All right. And this we can also just post-cycle and pre-cycle and post-cycle, and just like always try to clean up the edges like so. Going already a little bit too far maybe here, so let's lower this and clean this up. I think that should be high enough. And give it some delay. So here it can actually be a bit higher. So now we have a bouncing gun to our side. It's still a bit open, well, open a bit far, so let's reduce that. Make sure to clean these. And let's also try to keep our belt a bit more in shape, if it's possible. So don't overdo it, obviously. So let me just reduce the angle for everything. Okay. So now we got a gun animation. And make sure we're not going in our gun with our hands. So double check. Like here. Not really in our gun, so you either change the wrist or change the gun. Gonna be a bit of both. And then we can just keep modifying whatever you like about your walk. Like here I'm going to add a little bit more, going from left to right. Is here. It's a little bit more tilting. Let's see how that works. Yes, I like it. And a bit here as well. So it's just about adding detail now, but this is a basic walk animation, and from here on you can just animate anything. I think this is really the basics to animation. So I hope you enjoyed this series and learned a lot, and you are ready to do some more animation, learn even more, try out new stuff, and look at other series and keep on learning and practicing. And that's what makes you become an animator. Thank you for watching. See you next time.